Hey everybody, this is the video that will show you how to show your work on the fraction assignment for Tuesday, September 8th. I really want you to pay attention throughout this video because this will be the medium that you will be expected to use to show and visualize your work. This example, it deals with fractions, but depending on which grade you're in, this will be used for anything that your core classes are working on, be it an equation, solving an equation, coordinate planes, etc. There are other ways that I will show you. Even though I have the expectation that you have to show your work and visualize it on this format, you will also always have videos that you can reference to be able to follow that. And if you get lost in doing it, feel free to reference this type of video whenever you want to. To access the video library, let me show you quickly how to do that before I do anything else. To access where the video library is located, the easiest way to do that is once you go to the Zebulon website, hover over to our school and go down to where it says staff directory. Click on that. And then I am the third person down, and then click on view website. As I've explained, I'm also the AIG teacher here. But again, to go to the video library, go over to where it says click video library. And this is a link to all of the videos that I have created for 4th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Another way that you can do that is to go straight into YouTube and type in H. Barker and look for my name, and you will also get to it that way. However, if you do that, then you'll have to navigate through certain videos, whereas if you go straight here, the videos are linked. Now let's take a look at the fraction assignment. So what I've done is I've already created the template for you, but you're responsible for filling it out. So once you've downloaded and made a copy of the assignment, first thing I would do is reduce the screen size of what you see. Make it as small as possible that you feel comfortable in looking at. I have mine set on 65%. That makes it a little bit easier for me to see it. The first question here is just an example. The other 6 questions from the previous video have already been keyed in. They're denoted by the green rectangles that separates the questions. Here's question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's look at question number, the example rather, that it's 1/4 plus 2/3. This shows you exactly the way I want you to model it by rewriting the fractions vertically here, 1/4 and 2/3. The next task is going to be to figure out the least common denominator or least common multiple of the two denominators. The first one I'm going to work with is 4, so I'm going to skip count by keying in 4, 8, 12, 16. Then I'm going to go under that and do this for 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I see that the least common multiple here is 12. That's the smallest number that both of these share. So now I'm going to go in and click and type in 12 to the right of the original 1/4, and again down here beside the original 2/3. So my next task is going to be to figure out what the equivalent fraction for 1/4 is if the denominator is 12, and what the equivalent fraction is for 2/3 if the denominator is 12. But before I do that, I need to visualize, like I showed you in the video, how this will work. So if the least common multiple is 12, I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to drag this line 12 rectangles. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I'm going to go up here to fill color, which is next to this capital A. I'm going to click orange. I'm going to repeat the process underneath, and it's imperative that I make it the exact same length because that is the least common multiple. So now I've got 2 fraction bars with the denominators showing as 12. Now I need to go back and I need to figure out how many times is 4 going to 12. That's 3. 1 times 3 is 3. I'm going to type 3 in here and see how it is a different color. What I want you to do is go up to that capital A where it says text color and choose teal down here at the bottom. Now, if teal doesn't show up, just choose green. That's fine. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight 3 of these bars. And what I've now done is I've modeled 3/12. I'm going to repeat the process here. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Going to make sure that I've changed the color for that. And now I'm going to highlight 8 rectangles, choosing a different fill color. And now I've modeled 8/12. Now I need to add up 3 plus 8, which is 11. And then rewrite the denominator as 12. I don't need to change the colors here because it's already been denoted in orange. To model what that would look like, I would be physically moving this 3 to here, and then that would show you the entire sum. Now let's go to question 1. I'm going to start this for you, and then your job will be to finish it and answer the remaining questions. So first I'm going to click and see what my least common multiple is by skip counting 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then below I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I can see that the least common multiple is 15, so I'm going to go in and key 15 here and here. And if you want to go ahead and key it in here because you know that's what the answer will have in it, that's fine. Now go back and instead of dragging it 12, we're going to drag this over 15 rectangles. Go to fill color and choose orange. Repeat that process down here. And choose the fill color of orange again. And then you ask yourself how many times does 3 go into 15, and whatever that answer is, multiply that times 2, and then you will drag that across. Repeat that procedure down here. 5 goes into 15, however many times, and then that times 2, and then go ahead and follow that in. If you get an answer that is a improper fraction at the end where the numerator is larger than the denominator, don't worry about simplifying it. In fact, I don't want you to simplify it. I want you to leave it written as an improper fraction. Rewatch this video as many times as you need to get the practice of this, and I will see you in class.